What's going on, Dodger fans? Welcome back to Dodgers HQ. And I've got a lot to say today. This feels a whole lot better than what we were talking about a few days ago. The Dodgers bounce back and finish off a sweep of the Twins with a 4-3 win behind another ridiculous performance from Shohei Ohtani. Mookie Betts his career home run number 300. Shohei strikeouts 8, drives in a run himself, and the Dodgers head into San Diego with some momentum. Now, it wasn't perfect. Actually, it got pretty weird early. The Twins put up 3 runs in the second inning, and for a moment I thought we were about to have another one of those ugly games, but then Shohei settled in, and once he settled in, good luck. The guy basically said, "All right, enough of this," and started carving everybody up. And what makes him different, most players have had a bad inning and it snowballs. Shohei has a bad inning and then suddenly remembers he's Shohei Ohtani. 8 strikeouts, 6 innings, gets the win. Gets a hit, drives in a run. Just another Wednesday for the greatest baseball player any of us will ever see. And can we talk about Mookie for a second? Career home run number 3 is huge. 3 hits, he was playing elite defense, doing Mookie Betts things. Sometimes I think Dodger fans get spoiled because we're watching future Hall of Famers every single night. 300 home runs is a huge accomplishment. Congratulations to Mookie, my Mookie cookie. Obviously, it was a very regular game. Now we got to talk about what didn't make it regular. This was very unbranded for the Dodgers. Let's talk about Dalton rushing, because that's what everybody was talking about after the game. If you watched the game, you saw it. Shohei was visibly frustrated with himself. There were communication issues behind the plate. There was a passed ball. There was pitch calling issues. At one point, Shohei basically started taking off parts of the communication process himself. And I'm not here to pile on Dalton. Actually, I'm going to say the opposite. I think this is one of those moments that could really help him grow, because after the game he owned it, didn't make excuses, didn't point fingers, didn't blame Shohei. He basically said, "Yeah, that's on me." And that's maturity. Now here's where I stand though. Dalton has to learn how to channel his frustrations. You can tell he's emotional, you can tell he cares. It's not the problem though. The problem is when that frustration starts affecting the game and the team. Because if you're catching Shohei, your job is to make life easier for Shohei, not harder. And Shohei isn't some random pitcher. We're talking about the greatest baseball player we've ever seen in our lifetimes, and not one of the greatest. He is the greatest, whether you're a Dodger fan or not. So if I'm Dalton, I'm taking this as a learning experience. Use that frustration, use that anger, turn it into preparation, turn it into better communication, because their Dodgers will just send you out. They will trade you, no matter how good you are doing. If you are messing up the clubhouse vibes, you're done. So he needs to like get better in that area, because his talent is absolutely there. I'm not going to give up on Dalton. I've always been a D1 day 1 Dalton lover. So it's not even close. But if the attitude and frustration starts becoming a reoccurring thing, brother, that's how you end up getting shipped somewhere. I'm sorry. And if that happens, you might find yourself in a baseball ghettos of Anaheim. Nobody wants that. Trust me. The Dodgers believe in him, the veterans believe in him, and he's got to show he can learn from moments like that. I saw Teoscar Hernández is on his way back because we finally got some good news. Teo has officially started his rehab assignment in OKC, and the timing couldn't be better for that. The Dodgers lineup has been good, but everybody knows it's a completely different animal when Teoscar's healthy. He's one of those guys that can change a game with one swing. Don't give him one hanging slider. I'll tell you that, don't give him a slider. And honestly, when Teo comes back, I think it's going to take a lot of pressure off some of the younger guys too. The lineup gets deeper. Moving on, can we laugh at Machado for a second though? Because this is a hilarious topic to bring up. It's absolutely crazy. Apparently, Manny recently talked about how he invited Roki Sasaki over for dinner during the offseason while the Padres were trying to recruit him before he signed with the Dodgers. And I don't know, maybe Manny thought he had it locked up. Maybe he thought he was the guy to do it. I don't know who he thought he was, but he's not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. Maybe he thought Roki was coming to San Diego. Then Roki signed with the Dodgers. And ever since then, it kind of feels like Manny's been carrying around a little bit of jealousy. I wasn't at the dinner. Maybe it was a good dinner, but judging by Roki signing, maybe the dinner wasn't that good. I think Manny gave Roki one of those FTD burgers. Maybe Roki took one bite and said, "Yeah, I'm going to LA." I'm kidding, but I'm really not. But the Dodgers won in the end. Roki chose us, and now we get to watch one of the most talented pitchers on the planet develop in Dodger Blue. And that's a win every single time. Even if the Padres fans are still upset about it, even better. It just makes it sweeter. Now you know what time it is. Dodgers, guess who? Round and round she goes again. Where she stops, nobody knows. And today's player is current player. Clue number 1. This player won an MVP before becoming a Dodger. Clue number 2. This player is one of the best pure hitters of this generation. Clue number 3. This player has won a World Series with 2 different organizations. Let us know in the comments if you got it, drop your score, and be honest, did you get it after clue 1? Because if you need a clue 3, we're going to have to review the game tape. And with that, that's going to do it for today's episode of Dodgers HQ. The Dodgers sweep the Twins. Shohei continues to look like a baseball superhero. Mookie joins the 300 home run club. Teoscar's getting closer to his return. Dalton gets a learning experience. And Manny Machado is still wondering why Roki picked the Dodgers. Life is good. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, let me know down in the comments. Are you worried about Dalton rushing? How excited are you for Teoscar's return? And how loud do you think Dodger Stadium is going to get the next time Roki Sasaki faces the Padres? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, let's go Dodgers. We'll see you right back here on the next episode of Dodgers HQ.